Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for May the 25th through to the 31st, 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to these beautiful cards, let me take a moment to thank you for all of the support that you give me each and every day. Truly, thank you. So let's get to the cards now. The main card is the Six of Pentacles. That's our focus point card here. Okay, this is very much about where things haven't been working out, where there has been an imbalance. This is truly a week where you can bring the energy back into being, back into balance. You get recognized in ways, or it's where you did something in the past where you didn't get the payout you thought you deserved, or the recognition you thought you deserved, or you weren't appreciated for what you did, and it comes back to enhance your life in some way and to come into balance and come into being. Definitely with finances too with that card. Now we start with the Ten of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so really, you really need to tap into your intuition too with that Six of Pentacles. Okay, you might actually get a mentor come into your life, something new to learn. This could be actually, it could be higher education, very formal learning that needs to happen in your life, an opportunity for that to actually come into being in your life. And following your intuition, definitely following your intuition. If it feels right, then you should really think about going forward in that avenue this week. And so whatever comes into your life, and for each one of you, it will be something different, but you'll definitely get clues on how you can actually change your life, change your direction, change your focus on where you want to go, what you want to manifest. Maybe some ideas come into play that really enhances your outlook on where you're going, how you're going there. You might actually be looking at, you could be closing some doors behind you and stepping into some very new opportunities, some new ways of doing things. But I'm getting a little bit far ahead of ourselves in the reading, because let's talk about the beginning of the week, and I think you are really going to feel like your steps are weighed down, that you cannot move forward, that there's a heaviness, there's a discontentment, there is you know, with this card, okay, with the Ten of Wands, you know, look at that pack that you carry on your back. Okay, it's filled with all kinds of things. Some of them wonderful, some of them beautiful, some of them new, some of them very enriching, and other things that just weigh you down, that shouldn't be part of your path forward, that you really need to let go of. Okay, some of those ones have great growth on them, new growth starting, and other ones are dead wood. And it's weighing down your step. It's weighing down your whole energy. It's not allowing you to have a bounce in your step. It's not allowing you to feel like you're not feeling the energy. You're not feeling the wow moments, because you're being pulled down in some kind of negative energy. And it's very much the things that you are carrying on from your past that you really need to let go of in order to move into your future. We have the moon right next to it. So it's those things that really don't give you balance in your life, that are keeping you in an imbalance. Now, we have the wolf there. So this is your untamed spirit, wanting to go forward, wanting to create new things, wanting to feel that life force, that energy, that expectation of beauty in your life, the beauty that you know should be there, that can be there. It's demanding a balance in your life, a balance for who you are, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your future path. And right next to it, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which says that you can definitely change your thoughts, change your perceptions this week to really step into some beautiful moments in your life. The sun is carved into your chair. You hold wealth, well-being on your lap. The angel sits next to you, and the sky is electrified behind you. So if you truly, this is stepping back. This is stepping back through, this is meditation. This is prayer. This is pampering yourself. This is understanding your self-worth. This is raising your confidence level. Okay, this is getting rid of that baggage that's holding you down. So it may be looking inwardly, giving yourself an honest reflection of where you are right now and what things are holding you back, what things are weighing you down that you really need to leave in the past, to take out of that bag so that you can stand straight and strong and proud and true for who you are going forward, to not allow some kind of disillusionment, an illusion present in your life, ridding yourself of that, seeing things with clarity, seeing things with understanding. And you get that from going inwardly. You get that through meditation, through quieting your soul, tapping into your intuition, tapping into your wisdom. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune as the center card. So expect doors to close behind you this week. New doors being ready to be opened in your life. I think this is a lot about closing doors more than it is the doors actually opening this week in your life. So don't be afraid of closing some doors. Don't be afraid to say enough is enough of a certain situation or some kind of energy that is persisting in your life. Okay, that it might be hard to close that door, or feeling that in some way that you need to leave that door open in order for you to get that balance, to get that well-being. Let's go back to our first card, because everything goes back to the first card. It's allowing yourself to close those doors behind you, closing off certain parts of your past in order to step into a beautiful future, in order to open up new doors. And this is finances. Okay, this card is very much directed to finances, especially in this deck. So this could be job, this could be career, this could be just how money comes into your life. And I don't think it's new doors opening as much this week as it is allowing some doors to close, or at least your perception of how money was going to come into your life, or how you were going to make money. So it could be that you thought you were going to get a job and that doesn't work out, and you close the door on that thought process in order to open up to new opportunities of making money and finances. So if you don't get that phone call for that job that you tried out for, don't get disheartened about it. If you don't get that loan that you thought you were going to have, don't let it weigh you down, because new doors will open. This could be legal processes as well, where you thought one outcome was going to happen and it didn't. Allow your thinking to close that door for the time being, and so that new doors can open in order to enhance your path, in order to expand your horizons on where you can actually bring money into your life, well-being into your life. Now we have the Page of Swords here right next to that, so it's really saying not to knee-jerk. Okay, so when I'm saying that you have to close some doors in your life, you really need to think through them before you slam that door closed. Okay, the Page of Swords, she wants action. She wants to go forward. So there should be an energy surrounding you where you want to go forward, that you want to move forward, that you want to push through some energy in order to start making some things happen in your life. And this is not the energy to do it with. This week is a week where you really need to give it some thought to its well-laid plans. It's understanding exactly what that step is going to entail, how it's going to transform your life or pull your life backwards in some way. It's making sure that the steps you take forward are steps that are going to keep you moving forward long term. So it is a lot about, and we have the Page of Cups right next to it, it is a lot about tapping into your inner wisdom. It's a lot about tapping into your intuition. If it doesn't feel right, it probably is not right. If it's giving you grief, if it's giving you anxiety and worry and weighing you down in some way, chances are we need to move beyond that and raise ourselves up and move ourselves through that type of energy and really understand the beauty of who we are and raise our self-confidence, raise the beauty of who we are. This is also tapping into your angels, your spirit guides, asking for the guidance, asking for opportunities to show up in your life. So this is a beautiful week for affirmations for what you truly want to have happen in your life going forward. And then we have the Four of Pentacles here at the very end. Okay, now this is very much a card. As we go out of this week and into next week, we still may be hanging on to some things that we shouldn't be hanging on to. So this is going to be a very hard energy to work through. It's not going to be a thing where you can just sit there for 10 or 15 minutes and have these light bulbs go off, these lightning strikes of energy, of knowledge and wisdom. And we might have the wisdom, but we may not be able to act on it, or we might want to act on something and we may not be able to tap into our wisdom. This is truly letting go of some things that are actually pulling us down, that are pulling our self-worth down, that are pulling our self-confidence down, to step out of that energy, to allow those doors to close behind us in order for us to actually, those two pentacles in front of us are our unique gifts and our talents. And it's understanding that we really need to pick up the essence of who we are in order to walk forward into abundance, into happiness, and into beauty. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.